few months ago, I ran across a newspaper article about 3 street preachers who on their way to Philadelphia decided to stop off at a local college. And so when they got there, they set up camp and started preaching against homosexuality. And what ensued was 5 hours filled with debate and name-calling and a lot of angry, hurt people. When does this type of behavior ever become okay? When we disagree with another person's way of life, or when we feel that our view of God and the Bible is the right and acceptable view, so we feel that it's okay to publicly condemn others and at the same time invite them to believe in this loving God who we're representing through our actions and comments? I mean, how often do we hear about a Christian organization or a church picketing outside an abortion clinic or a strip club? Because I hear it way too often. And so it messes it up for the rest of us who are trying to live like Jesus, trying to show compassion and love and grace for those we disagree with, for the marginalized in our society. See, what happens when we act this way is we forget about people. We forget that the very people who we're speaking and acting against are people just like us. Flesh and blood, hopes and dreams, people who bleed, people who have been hurt and been burned. People who recoil, turn away, and try and protect themselves. People who need to see the love of Jesus in action before they would ever put their trust in this God. And so we need to talk about how our actions are hurting others, about how our attitudes and our words, our behaviors are actually doing more harm than good. And how can we stop viewing and treating people as categories and labels and issues, and instead view them as children of God. People created with this very image of God, just like you and me. We'd love to have you come join us at Awaken this Sunday as we continue our series on repainting the Christian church.